this crowd, they love their 49ers, and they were in full roar as their guys burst out of the locker room. And we're ready for football as the 49ers get set to do battle with the Carolina Panthers. Joey Sly, the kicker, stands ready. And we are underway from Santa Clara. Here's Richie James on the return. And a decent return out. To the 27-yard line.
Return. The Niners take over 1st and 10 at their own 27-yard line.
First carry for Raheem Mostert. Only a couple for him there on the game's first play, and it's 2nd down.
Jermaine Carter.
Oh, that's a real nice job there by the defensive front. They just engaged and held their ground. But how about the guy who made the play? We often talk about whether they take a good first step or not. Many times you just don't take any step. Just get your feet moving, get your body going, and then once he made the read, he was able to make the play.
Got it here at the 29 on 2nd and 8.
He's checking, he's checking, he's checking.
Garoppolo going to give to Mostert. And not much. Maybe a yard up to the 29.
Mostert, the ball carrier.
Vision is so important for the man in the middle because his ability to look through all the clutter that's happening in front of him, diagnose a play, and then go make it and finish it, that's when the great ones know that they have the goods.
An early tough test on the opening drive. This is 3rd and 8. From the gun, it's Garoppolo. And a throw there going to be incomplete.
Nice play there to force the incompletion. And to me, one thing's for sure. When you're the underdogs and you're playing on the road, you absolutely have to get takeaways. You've got to get the ball from them.
Yeah, win that turnover battle, going to be key. They didn't get one there, but you get the feeling they keep making plays like that, they might just get a few.
Yeah, once you get one, defensive teams think they come in bunches.
And he gets it away, a directional kick going toward the sideline.
The Panthers take over 1st and 10 at their own 32-yard line.
Bridgewater going to lead the Panthers up here 1st and 10 at about the 32. He fakes the give here and looks to throw. Oh, he's going to air it out right away. And this is going to be intercepted. Picked by Emmanuel Mosley. And he will bring this across midfield to the 49-yard line. Not a good omen there. His first throw of the afternoon intercepted.
And I know what the fans are thinking right now. I hope there's not negative thoughts in his head going forward since that's his first throw of the game. But one of the things I remember about him coming out of school is he's able to wipe things away pretty easily and move on.
So after the INT, it's Garoppolo. He'll get this into the hands of Mostert. That catch good for only a couple.
All defenses worry that whenever anyone catches the ball and has a head of steam come out of the backfield, it can turn into a big play with missed tackles or he runs through people. But they were right there waiting, and they stopped him for a minimal gain.
So 2nd and 8 here after the pass play for 2 yards on 1st down. A shotgun snap for Garoppolo. The first catch of the game for George Kittle. He'll get this one down near the 20-yard line, just shy of the 20. The extra effort after the catch makes it good for a gain of 26 and also a first down. On 1st and 10, it's Mostert. They'll get it inside the red zone, but only for a couple down to the 19.
The ball carrier.
And the big fella stuffed that one up in a big way. I think doubling him has to be a priority because you can't move up to the next level if you don't take care of him first.
2nd and 8 coming from the 19. And that'll be incomplete. We do have a penalty flag down, however. Let's see what that's about. On 1st down, they go with Mostert again. And a couple of yards as they move it from the 21 to the 19.
That's a good play by the guys on the defensive side of the ball. Held them to a gain of 2. And that changes the playbook a little bit now for the guy calling plays. 2nd and 8. Now he's got to probably think about going to the air instead of maybe staying with the ground game.
On 2nd down, Mostert. And he'll take this down for about 4 yards, down to the 15.
He's brought down at the 15-yard line. A gain of 4 brings up 3rd and 4.
From the gun on 3rd, Garoppolo. And he's going to go down. Sacked right around the 17. And they're going to at least line up to go for it here on 4th down.
It's 4th down.
They'll go for it. It's Garoppolo. And it'll be intercepted. It's Shaq Thompson here with a pick. And a big turnover there as his guys will get the football back.
They'll take over.
They told us repeatedly earlier in the week in our meetings, we need some plays from our defense here on the road early. They got one.
And don't think they were above all week long pointing out to their defense that the other defense is rated higher than them. You going to let that happen, guys? Is that how we're going to play? And they responded to the challenge.
And he's going to lose yardage here. Back to his own 18. 2 yards the loss, 2nd and 12. First play of the drive goes the wrong way. Here's 2nd and 12. Bridgewater going to give this to McCaffrey. And he'll have this past the 30 prior to going out of bounds. Give him 14 on that one and a first down.
14.
Well, there's plenty of real estate for him to maneuver on that run, and let's face it, it shouldn't be a surprise. He's one of the better backs in the league. Had to come into this game with the idea, slow him down, otherwise it's going to be a long afternoon.
On 1st and 10, Bridgewater. And this throw will be intercepted. Picked off by the former first-rounder, Jimmy Ward. And into the end zone, a pick 6 for the 49er D as they score the touchdown.
49ers.
Those free safeties, they get to sit back there if they've got good pass rushers like this team does. Read like a book. He read it like a book and took it in for 6.
And if they use their eyes well and their anticipation skills, they can make big plays, just as what we saw. A free safety's dream. Follow the football, go to it, and take it the other way.
On the return, it's Pharaoh Cooper. And not much happening on the return as he'll get this to about the 23.
The Panthers take over 1st and 10 at their own 23-yard line.
The Panthers out there and ready to begin their next drive. And job one here, Charles, just keep possession of the football. 2 drives, 2 turnovers to this point.
You're exactly right, Doctor. Hippocratic oath. First, do no harm. And right now, they're harming themselves on offense.
I like that. No one is mistaking me for a doctor, though. But thank you, Dr. Davis. They'll lose a yard there, and it's 2nd and 11. 6-0 our score after 1. 2nd and 11. From the shotgun to McCaffrey. After getting stuffed on first down, not much better there. 2-yard gain.
The tackle by Quan Alexander. A gain of 2 on the play. And
on 3rd down, Bridgewater. Oh, and Bridgewater intercepted for the 3rd time. Picked off by Quan Alexander. So that is... Three interceptions now in this first half, and you hate to ask the question, but let's be honest, we're thinking about it. Do you need to go in a different direction next series?
Potentially. We know that he's probably not going to be on the Pro Bowl ballot. That's not really his stature here, but he has been their starting quarterback for this game. So they've got to weigh things about who's behind him. Do they think he can snap it back into gear? Maybe change up the play calling to help him out a little bit.
It'll be a pickup of 4, and it brings up 2nd and goal.
And, Brad, they went to a nickel defense, and that's a surprise this close to the goal line, because ordinarily you use the back end of the end zone, the sidelines as extra defenders, and you want bigger.
And he'll take this into the end zone for a San Francisco touchdown. A 3-yard touchdown run. And the 49ers add 6 to their lead. A strong, determined run there, Charles, to get in for 6 points.
This is why it's such a team game, isn't it? And I know that sounds really generic, and it sounds almost trite, but the blocks were made up front, offensive line, collective victory at the line of scrimmage and downfield. And how about the finish to the run all the way into the end zone?
A fairly short kick from the 14. And up to about the 26-yard line, just across the 25.
Their own 26-yard line.
The Panthers out there and ready to begin their next drive. They find themselves down 13-0 here as they try to get things started offensively. 1st and 10. And he powers his way up past the 30. Javon Kinlaw, the big D tackle there to bring him down. Shotgun handoff now to McCaffrey. And he'll get this up only to about the 33. It'll be a pickup of a couple, and it leaves him with a 3rd and 3.
A gain of 2 on the play. And this is...
They'll try and pick it up with McCaffrey. And he will have a first down as they get him to the ground at the 37. They have the first down with that gain of 4 yards.
4 yards.
They'll try the air now with Greer. Into the hands of his receiver, Anderson. Yeah, he will go out right near the 35-yard line. A very solid gain of 27.
27 on the play. First down, Panthers.
This offense finding its legs now. Here's another 1st and 10. On the ground, McCaffrey. They'll be brought down on the 30-yard line after a gain of 6.
Brought down.
And the ball on the 30. Here's 2nd and 4.
Brings up 2nd and 4.
McCaffrey. And not able to break away this time as they're going to stop him right around the line of scrimmage. The 25-yard line is what they need here. This is 3rd down.
3-yard line.
Back to throw, Greer. There goes a deep ball, end zone. And it'll be caught in the end zone for the Carolina touchdown by DJ Moore.
Touchdown, Carolina.
DJ Moore, 33 yards. And the Panthers are able to get this back within a touchdown. And that'll make it 13-7.
Is good. Makes the score Niners 13, Panthers 7.
So not much time to speak of remaining in this first half as the kick's away. And this one will not be handled. It's into the end zone for a touchback.
25-yard line.
The 49er offense set to get this drive underway. And for them, a touchdown their last go-around. Obviously, they'll be hoping to do that again.
And when you start plotting for this drive, when you start thinking to yourself, okay, what are we going to do? You don't go away from what you did before because that worked, but you have to be prepared for wrinkles and counters because you know they'll make some adjustments.
Maybe a good spot to take a shot. Here's 2nd and a yard from the 34. Here's Garoppolo to throw. Completes it to Benjamin. 7 yards there and a first down.
Well, if you do read man coverage, Brandon, the drag route's a pretty good one to run against it because you're running away from people on it.
And we've hit the 2-minute mark in this first half of action. We remind you that coming up in 2 minutes' time, we'll hand you off to Orlando, where Jonathan Coachman will have highlights and analysis of this first half of action. Mostert. And he takes this up right near the 45-yard line.
The ball carrier.
They give him 4 yards there. It'll be 2nd and 6. 6 yards left on 2nd down.
2nd and 6.
Now Mostert. And he'll get across midfield and into Carolina territory.
Ball carrier.
And there's a run to be happy with. Good, solid yardage. He'll take that any time you hand the ball to a back.
They'll try and run here with Mostert. And he gets it down to the 48, enough for the first. They needed a yard. They got it. First down.
1st and 10 at the 48-yard line.
This is Mostert. And they'll get this just to the 47. 1-yard gain. The 49ers now going to use the first of their timeouts as they get the stoppage with a little over 50 seconds to go in the first half. On 2nd and 9, Garoppolo completes it to the tight end, Kittle. Touchdown, 49ers! George Kittle, 37 yards. And the 49ers add on to their lead.
For a big tight end, he can sure move like a slot receiver when he gets a head of steam going. And as a defensive back, you've got a big decision to make when he's moving like that.
Mitch Wishnowsky to kick off.
So not much time to speak of remaining in this first half as the kick's away. A fairly short kick from the 14. And out a little across the 25 to the 27.
At their own 27-yard line.
The Panthers out there and ready to begin their next drive. Well, look at the clock here. You're inside of a minute. The first half hasn't gone that well for you. How are you going to play this drive?
Well, I've been told by my coaches previously that the intelligent approach, go ahead and run out the clock and start over. Don't make any more mistakes. But there's also something to understanding that you got this last drive here. You get the ball to start the second half. Try and go 2 for 1 here. Get some points now and come out of the locker room and get more points again and get your momentum really built up.
Took just one play to move all the way to the 44 as they try again on first down. Greer operating from the gun. He'll air it out deep for Thomas. It's caught inside the 25. The Panthers going to use the second of their timeouts as the clock will stop with 21 seconds to go here in the first half. So the big play gets them all the way down to the outskirts of the red zone here for 1st and 10. A shotgun snap for Greer. And this is going to be intercepted. Picked off by the safety, Jarkrisky Tart. Before we came up to the booth, last thing he said as we were walking off the field, want to play mistake-free football. Well, that just went out the window there with a pick.
And do you remember what you said to me when we were walking up to the booth after he said that? You're like, oh, fatal last words. Every time we hear that, things tend to fall apart a little bit, and that's what we saw there. Didn't get enough on that throw, and it turned into an interception.
Up at the 29 now, they'll head to the line, 2nd and a yard. They'll keep it on the ground again here. Space to maneuver at the 40. And finally brought down right at the midfield stripe. And with just 4 seconds left in this first half, a timeout call. Back-to-back good plays have them on the move on first down. Here's Mostert. And he's corralled, but not before getting it inside the 35. So 2 quarters down, 2 remain. Charles and I return after the break. All right, Coach, thank you, and we welcome everyone back for quarter number 3. The Panthers going to get the football first, trailing here as well as we resume play in this second half. This is taken just shy of the 10. And the tackle going to be made right there at the 25-yard line.
At their own 25-yard line.
The Panthers out there and ready to begin their next drive. They trail offense, first time to touch the ball in quarter 3, and we'll see what they can do.
And I can't wait to see what they have planned, because some teams script to start a half. Other teams just go, okay, these are the sequence of plays we want to run. These things worked well for us. And sometimes they throw in that big chunk play right away.
Shocker.
Try and get after them early and try and create a big play to give themselves some momentum.
See what they have up their sleeve. And he'll be brought down shy of the 40 at the 38-yard line. 9 yards to pick up there, and it's a first down. So here's a 1st and 10 at the 38.
Panthers.
And he'll be taken down, but not before he works it past the 50. 13 yards, first down, Panthers. So from inside Niner territory now, this is 1st and 10 at the 49-yard line. Now a man open down the middle of the field. 7 yards, the pickup on the pitch and catch.
DJ Moore.
Able to get 7 on that first down pass play. 2nd and 3.
At the 42-yard line.
Steps away to his left. And he'll go out of bounds after taking it a little further down inside the 40. Give him 7 on the tuck and run, and it'll get him a new set of downs. The last drive, remember, similar situation. He forced the ball into coverage through the pick. He learned better there.
Yeah, similar to a golfer that's confronted with a shot that you just can't make. Sometimes you have to take your medicine, as they say, right? Just pull it down, take off, and go. Don't make something worse than what it was.
56. Right there. 56. Coming to you.
On first down, it's Greer. Getting this to Bonifant out of the backfield. This will be a gain of about 8 to the 27-yard line.
Reggie Bonifant.
Facing a 2nd and 2 after that last catch, good for 8 yards.
At the 49ers, 27-yard line.
And he stopped after a gain of 1. Not enough. Still a yard to go on third down. This offense in desperate need of a conversion as they come up on third down.
And this.
Out of the gun, Greer.
Down.
Completes it to Samuel. And he'll be out of bounds as he gets this down about the 21 or 22.
It's a
One thing you're hoping for when you run drag routes, you're able to hit a receiver in stride, and he can pick up a lot of yardage after the catch. But in this situation, the defense was effective, able to stop him before he could get a good.
And he's going to have to eat this one as down he goes. Eric Armstead, the defensive end, will get credited for the sack. At the 23, it's 2nd and 12. And this one's incomplete. He was trying to get that one into the hands of Christian McCaffrey. And it takes us from 2nd to 3rd down. An incomplete pass on that last play, and that means they'll need to come up with something here on 3rd down. And oh, it'll be intercepted. Picked by Emmanuel Mosley. And not much on the return there. He'll take it only up to the 9-yard line. The San Francisco offense ready to start their next drive. And, Charles, you'd have to think this is where you want to start taking some time off the clock.
No, definitely, because you got the lead, right? You take a good look up there and you say, okay, what do we need to do here? Well, you're not in full-out protect mode. You want to make sure you run it, throw it safe, take some time off, and eat it up.
They'll indeed run here right off the bat. And a short gain here across the 10 to the 12.
The ball carrier.
Tackle made by K1 Short.
A 3-yard pickup brings up 2nd and 7 at the 12-yard line.
On 2nd and 7, Garoppolo. Benjamin's got it. And he's able to get this one all the way past the 30. That one a gain of 20 and a first down. From the 32 now, here's 1st and 10.
32-yard line.
On the handoff, this is Mostert. A gain of 3, 2nd down.
Look, all any running back wants is a little bit of room, a little bit of space in order to maneuver. But he also understands how difficult it is for his offensive line up front. So if they give him any space, he realizes his job to make more out of it than what they give him. Picks up 3 on that carry.
Just a couple on the ground there. That's going to bring up 3rd and about 6.
Pickup brings up 3rd and 6.
So they'll get a little extra time to come up with his 3rd down play as we've played 3 quarters. You're watching the NFL on EA Sports. The Niners on 3rd down. Just 1 for 3 thus far. This will be 3rd and 6. Looking to throw. Garoppolo. And intercepted. Maybe the turning point they need. Dante Jackson picks it. And the return comes to a halt right at the 44-yard line.
Take over 1st and 10 at the 44-yard line.
After the turnover, here's Greer. Trot, and he's going to be intercepted a 3rd time. Picked off by the former first-rounder Jimmy Ward. And the return stops at the 39-yard line.